Have y'all seen the recent video of the woman in Mesquite, Texas, clearly in active labor and basically being dismissed? Now, I know that she was being processed, and I understand that every woman's pain tolerance is different. But at the end of the day, you work for me. The nurse, it's not the other way around. You can clearly see the emotional stages that I'm in. Then why am I being dismissed? Why am I not being taken seriously? And let's be real, if it was a white woman going through that and doing all of that, she would have received the support that she needed. And this is why it's super important for us to have the knowledge on giving birth at home. I'm not saying that everybody is cut out to do home births because everyone isn't, but we at least need to know the knowledge on giving birth at home so that we can be able to choose instead of the system choosing for us. It's so crazy because when when I tell people that I gave birth to 3 babies at home unassisted, they look at me like it's weird. But a while ago, that was normal, and it's not normalized anymore. Giving birth in the hospital is normalized. And let's cut to the chase. Giving birth is a non-medical emergency. Most women don't choose to give birth at home because they don't know the knowledge. They have all this fear surrounding birth. And like I said, they've normalized giving birth in the hospitals. But home births are now on the rise, right? And now women have the ability to choose. Do I want to give in the birth in the hospital, or do I want to give birth in the comfort of my own home around people who love me? Now, of course, if an emergency happens, then of course, get transported to the hospital. Do what you need to do to save you and the baby's life if you are in danger. But let's just stop making giving birth in the hospital the only resort, because it's not. But seeing that video is very, very disheartening. And I feel like it's time for us to step up. It's time for us to step into our own power and take our power back from systems that was not designed in our best interest, especially as Black women. Now, on my page, I teach women how to give birth at home unassisted, meaning that you don't have to depend on anybody to help you give birth, that you have the knowledge and you are well equipped to birth your own babies at home with nobody around. You don't need a doula, you don't need a midwife, right? But of course, those things are important, those things can be necessary. But for me, it was just me and my family, and that's it. And I gave birth to 3 beautiful girls, 3 years in a row, okay? So, I know I'm not a superwoman. I don't got no superpowers. I just stepped into my power. So, if you are interested in learning more about unassisted home birthing, make sure you follow my page and turn those post notifications on. Even if you don't plan to give birth at home, it's still important to know this information so that you can advocate for yourself. Also, if you check out my website, I have different home birth packages, right? And it's just not for giving birth at home. These are packages that you can also take to the hospital with you, right? Everything is natural. But I just want women to empower themselves. And I want women to know, like, hey, if I can do it, then you can do it too. I'll see y'all on the next video.